The first time I drank, I blacked out. Very first time. I was in ninth grade and I went to my very first boy girl party. I'm not going to tell you whose house it was at because we're still friends today and I don't want his daughters to know. He had this party in his basement and his parents let us have this basement party. And I remember going and I went downstairs. It was in Washington, Spokane, Washington. So they have basements. And we went down the stairs. It was all dark and there was music and everybody was terrified. You know what I mean? It wasn't like you have a party now. It was when kids were still hiding in the corner because we were so insecure and just, it was just awkward. All the boys on one side of the room, all the girls on the other. Anyway, I was kind of wandering around feeling very uncomfortable. Didn't tell anybody that. And they were all sitting, a whole bunch of them, not everybody, but a whole bunch of people were sitting in the stairwell, up the stairs. And I went over there, and the person at the top had a bottle of Jack Daniels, and they started drinking. And I was at the bottom of the steps, and it came down to me, and I took the bottle and just tipped it up. I didn't realize that everybody else was pouring it into cups. Probably with mixer. I just took the bottle and the very first time I felt that hit me, and it was like a wave of relief. Unless you're an alcoholic, you probably don't know what I'm talking about, but I felt all of a sudden belonged. I was prettier, I was funnier, and I was there. I knew I had arrived. And that's kind of all I remember, believe it or not. I remember having my head in the laundry sink. In those days, they had these big cement laundry sinks in the basement, and I was throwing up. And I believe they had me call my dad. And my dad, I went outside, it was raining, and I sat on the curb and was throwing up between my legs, and my dad pulled up, my stepdad pulled up and picked me up. And of course I said, I think I have the flu. But that was my very first time drinking. Now, interestingly enough, no one else at the party got that drunk except for one other girl. Just the two of us got that much. There it was. The first time I ever drank. More to come.